like to do with Grub Tribe, and one of the goals is to get to the chef and have him explain in video, and we have it in the show notes
Sure.
as well. So the average consumer can come in and say, oh, well, I didn't know what white truffle oil was as compared to black truffles, and what the difference is, and what are the flavors. And we go in and we ask the chef and say, what's the difference? And we get it on camera, and he says, well, here's the difference.
Yeah.
We have, trained pigs that go dig these things out in France, and they got to FedEx them to us.
Totally. And I mean, you can look that stuff up on the webpage, and they'll give you a little definition and stuff like that. But I don't care how much you read about this stuff, but when you actually are using it and doing it every day, and you have to run a business with it, to hear it out of the chef's mouth just makes it so much more real, and it comes off so much stronger to me when I'm still learning a ton by doing this, it's great.
Yeah, like some of the goals were make it authentic, make it rough. We made it rough a couple of times, but the fact is we captured great stories from some awesome chefs in Orange County and in San Diego, and in that one looked very good, the San Diego one. And they had excellent stories to share, and that was good enough, because we've had so much feedback from people that said, this is great, I want to try that restaurant.
Yeah.
That guy looks really cool. I totally appreciate what he does as a chef, and he's doing original things, and I did not know that.
Yeah.
I want to go to that restaurant. I want to drive to Brea. I live in Newport. It's like I never would drive to Brea, but we're at Chacha's, and it's like, well, heck, this guy's doing a number.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. In life in general, but especially when you're going out to eat, if you have realistic expectations, you have a chance to have a really good time. But if you set your expectations so high every single time, then nobody's going to make you happy,
And as a consumer of food, that's a story that I never would have had access to, never would have understood it. I get in front of a plate and there's microgreens on there. I'm like, push them off my steak and eat my steak. I go into Adam's place, and holy Christ, there's like 3 acres of Quonset hut type greenhouses, and he's making microgreens for some of the best restaurants in Southern California, and farmers markets as well, and tomatoes like you've never seen before. And I'm like, there's no way I would ever get the backstory to that, and I would want to have found a place like Grub Tribe to say, cool, I got a video of Adam explaining how this thing works, how he goes from egg to tilapia guppy to giant fish to flowing water through these contraptions and up these vertical farms, and then out comes all this beautiful produce.
And the contraptions he used were actually things that a lot of people throw away at the restaurant. So these things are made of the big styrofoam fish containers and PVC pipe, and he told us that he actually rummaged through, like industrial trash, pretty much, to make this beautiful, awesome farm out of spare pieces, which makes it even that much cooler, So it's really a really cool deal.
And it's all here in Orange County.
All in Orange County.
Yeah, and it's the story behind the food, which a lot of times you don't, you can see that maybe on a national show.
Yeah.
But I mean, what better deal to have,